I stopped asking for the room's permission to exist at the full extent of who I am. Somewhere in the middle of discovering that the shrinking was the only real scam, I had ever been sold the idea that the taking up of space required the approval of the occupied was the most expensive thing I ever hired. Into my belief system, paid for in the currency of years of making myself manageable, making myself the right size for someone else's taking, comfort in the right volume for someone else's comfort zone. And the day I stopped the managing was the day I came into my own. Sanity is not the absence of the caring what the world receives. It's the knowing that the caring doesn't get to put you on your knees before the altar of the smaller version of yourself that fits more neatly into what they had imagined when they looked at you and saw completely different from the actual, the edited, the palatable, the version that was safe enough to sit beside every table. I have been that version, and I know the particular exhaustion of the daily self-reduction to avoid the worlds where worlds renown the fool of the complete, of the woman taking her full seat at every table she walks into. Sovereignty means clever every beat, it's sovereign over every inch of who we are, sovereign no permission from afar. Everything we are belongs to us completely, sovereign, and we're claiming it completely. That arrives when you stop needing the committee of the outside world to ratify what you've been seeding in yourself through all the years of building something that belonged to you already. And the sovereignty of self is saying, I am the authority, the ready verdict on my own worth. I don't convene the outside panel, I don't send the question out to others, I don't search for any channel that receives the outside judgment as though it were more valid than the knowing that exists already in the most interior and candid part of me that knows before the world has had a chance to weigh in. Sovereign is just the claiming of the right to my own saying, of the verdict on the self that I had always been entitled to deliver without the requesting of the outside world to co-sign it. And I have watched the women around me give their sovereignty away in peace. To the partners and the workplaces, and to the family that never ceases. To have an opinion on the living of the life that isn't theirs to govern. And the sovereignty they're giving up is the most expensive of the offering. Because without the self-authority, the life becomes a referendum, constantly being voted on by everyone who's in the auditorium of your existence. And the show is always running for the audience, rather than for the sovereign self who owns the stage and owns the precedent.
Gospel choir at full power, about what's soaring above.
Sovereign,
Soaring,
own your crown.
on your crown.
Sovereign, don't back down.
On your crown.
Self-authority
Self-authority.
in the room.
In the room.
Self-authority,
Authority.
watch it bloom.
Watch it bloom.
Oh, sovereign. Oh, not bargaining. Oh, sovereign. Always partnering with yourself.
With yourself.
First and foremost,
First and foremost.
with yourself.
With yourself.
You know the most
You know the most
about what's right
about what's right.
for your living,
For your living.
about what's right,
About what's right.
worth the giving
Worth the giving.
of your full
Of your full
attention.
attention.
You're full
For your full
of the strong man,
of the stronger.
that the crown
That the crown
was never theirs,
was never theirs.
that the crown
That the fall
was always yours.
first voice.
I am sovereign over. I stopped asking for the room's permission to exist at the full extent of who I am. Somewhere in the middle of discovering that the shrinking was the only real scam. I had ever been sold the idea that the taking up of space required the approval of the occupied was the most expensive thing I'd ever hired into my belief system, paid for in the currency of years of making myself manageable, making myself the right size for someone else's taking, comfort in the right volume for someone else's comfort zone. And the day I stopped the managing was the day I came into my own. Sovereignty is not the absence of the caring what the world receives. It's the knowing that the caring doesn't get to put you on your knees before the altar of the smaller version of yourself that fits more neatly into what they had imagined when they looked at you and saw completely different from the actual, the edited, the palatable, the version that was safe enough to sit beside at every table. I have been that version and I know the particular ebb exhaustion of the daily self-reduction to avoid the world's revulsion of the full, of the complete, of the woman taking her full seat at every table she walks into. Sovereignty means claiming every beat, sovereign over every inch of who we are, yourself through all the years of building something that belonged to you already. And the sovereignty of self is saying, I am the authority, the ready verdict on my own worth. I don't convene the outside panel. I don't send the question out to others. I don't search for any channel that receives the outside judgment as though it were more valid than the knowing that exists already in the most interior and candid part of me that knows before the world has had a chance to weigh in. Sovereign is just the claiming of the right to my own saying of the verdict on the self that I had always been entitled to deliver without the requesting of the outside world to co-sign it. And I have watched the women around me give their sovereignty away in pieces to the partners and the workplaces and to the family that never ceases to have an opinion on the living of the life that isn't theirs to govern. And the sovereignty they're giving up is the most expensive of the earth, because without the self-authority, the life becomes a referendum, constantly being voted on by everyone who's in the auditorium of your existence. And the show is always running for the audience rather than for the sovereign self who owns the stage and owns the precedence. I've chosen to become. Sovereign is not the absence of the love for anyone. Sovereign is the choosing from the fullness, from the whole, not the choosing from the